Hey folks, Jim here from Vaping 411 and thanks for tuning in. Today's review is on the Innokin Coolfire Pebble. Take a look how small this little mod is. But don't let the size fool you. This little thing puts out 50 watts. Just like I always tell my wife, it's not the size that matters.
Huh.
What? Let's take a look at what comes inside the Coolfire Pebble Express Kit. Your kit includes the Coolfire Pebble, a micro USB charging cable, and a user manual. The Innokin Coolfire Pebble measures 55 millimeters by 34 millimeters by 21 millimeters. Safety features include a 15-second power cutoff timer, short circuit protection, overheating protection, and over discharge protection. Let's go over some of the features of the Innokin Coolfire Pebble. The Pebble has an internal 1300 mAh battery with a micro USB port on the bottom of the device. The Pebble has a vape while charging technology, which allows you to safely vape and charge your device at the same time. The Pebble accepts 510 threaded tanks, and it looks like it has a gold-plated connector to minimize corrosion. The device can handle coil ranges from 0.15 to 3.5 ohm resistance. There are only 3 buttons on the device: the power button, and the plus and minus button to control the wattage level. To turn on your device, press the power button 3 times quickly. Colored lights like the ones you see at stoplights will let you know your battery charge level. The green light signifies the battery is fully charged at 3.75 volts. If it turns yellow, your charge is down to 3.6 to 3.74 volts. When it turns red, the power is below 3.6 volts and the device needs to be recharged. You can adjust your wattage by using the plus and minus buttons to get your desired settings. The wattage range is 6 to 50 watts and it can be changed in 0.5 watt increments. Your OLED screen shows the coil resistance, battery strength, wattage level, voltage, and your firing time. The Pebble is not a temperature controlled device, so keep that in mind. Here's something I wanted to show you. In the instruction manual, it states that you can adjust your screen orientation by holding the positive and the negative button for 3 seconds to flip the horizontal orientation in the OLED screen. Now when I try that and I'm holding it down for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, that's just not happening. What we see is the voltage level, the resistance, and the puff count. So that's a bit of a discrepancy there. As you can see right here, I've got the Coolfire Pebble lined up next to some other mini mods we've reviewed in the past, just to give you an idea of the size comparison between these 3 different types. Now, I do have the Wismec Orma tank attached to it, but let's go ahead and take a look at the Coolfire Pebble with the Tesla SIGS Stealth 40 watt. As you can see, they are almost about the same height, even though that the Coolfire Pebble is maybe a little bit skinnier. And it's also not quite as wide. And then right over here, what we reviewed most recently is the Smoking Vapor MI1, which is an all-in-one device, mini mod type of thing, meaning that the tank is internal to the device itself. So that is extremely small. Right there, much smaller than the Coolfire Pebble. And the Coolfire Pebble by itself, the device is really small, but of course you have to add a tank to the top of it, pretty much making its length much longer once a tank is involved. But overall, the device itself, very small. Look how that fits in your hand. You could cover that up. Actually, you could cover up the whole thing if you wanted to, if your hands are big enough. But very small, very stealthy. If you're talking about discrete vaping, any one of these 3 devices will work great, and this is definitely no exception. Very nice. So now it's time for the vape test. I've got the Wismec Orma tank on the Pebble, and it fits nice on it. There's no overlap, no hanging, so that's good to go. Let's go ahead and try it out at 40 watts. Pretty good vapor right there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap this tank out, and then I'm going to put on my eLeaf iJust S tank, which is still one of my favorite tanks to use. And this one, there's just a slight overhang on it. Very minimal, not bad at all. Still have it at 40 watts, but then we'll try it on 50 after this. Yeah, I could use a little bit more power. And I'm bringing it up to 50. And now we're at 50 watts. This is the max wattage for the Pebble. It's great vapor. Overall, I like it, folks. I mean, this small little thing does everything you need it to do other than temperature control. And, you know, if you don't really use temperature control, the thing's fine. I like the way the buttons kind of stick out a little bit, so if you're in the dark, you could kind of feel what buttons you need to press. Perfect. The only thing I didn't really like is the USB port that's on the bottom. I wish they either would have put it on the side or even on top. There's a little bit of room right over here. So it kind of forces you to have to lay it on the side when you're doing the charging while vaping mode. You're going to have to set it down flat horizontally on your desk somewhere in between vapes. But other than that, I think it's a damn good device. That's about all there really is to talk about when it comes to the Coolfire Pebble. It's a real simple, easy to use device, very discreet, and perfect for stealth vaping. I do have a best price guarantee link at the bottom of this video. If you are interested in getting the Pebble, go ahead and click that, and that should offer you the best price. And if they can't beat it, they'll match it. I do appreciate you guys watching. If you have used this, please leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like us on Facebook. See you guys next time. Thanks, folks.